Hello, my name is Brandyn McKeen, a web developer from Central New York, and today I'm looking for investments of $250,000 minimal. I value your time as I hope you value mine. I know if you're an investor worth your salt, you will want a piece of this company. If not, don't feel like you'll be offending me by clicking off this video right now. You're not here for my personal story. Here's the investment opportunity. $250,000 in exchange for 10% of what is currently Mission, or $250,000 in exchange for 2% of what will become Mission's umbrella company. Meaning, owning 2% of this umbrella company, you will also own 2% of all its assets, including Mission. In the next 3 hours, I am going to prove these multi-million-dollar evaluations. First, I need investments because nothing like this exists. I fear if this can't make money within 90 days of launch, big tech companies will swoop in, steal this idea, and run me out of business. I made this knowing full well it will create a den of wolves, and I must be leader of the pack. This video is broken into chapters. Don't be afraid to change the speed setting to your liking. My contact information will be at the top of the description, along with this investment pitch deck. Let's make some money together. And let's start the presentation right now. Mission funding. Pitch deck. Mission. Link to the video that I'm creating right now. Table of contents. Here if you'd like to take a look. The setup for success. Awakening people's urge to survive specifically from storms. Mission will save hundreds of thousands of lives and hundreds of millions of dollars. The problem. Massive storms, zero solution. 8 out of 10 Americans is not prepared for natural disasters. Preventable incidents each year are cause for over 60,000 deaths and $3.1 billion in property damage. That's billion with a B, billion. Without precautions and protective measures, these numbers would be much, much higher. And storm season is coming from spring to late summer. The current market. We're looking at very local shops specializing in the this and the that of storm preparation and hazard mitigation. You have your tornado shelter construction, flashlights, meals ready to eat, or your storm shelters, right? And then there's the big box stores like your Home Depot and your Home Depot that sell the storm doors and hurricane glass, right? This is graphic I think it'd be like your big box stores, local storm prep stores. Target market. We're looking at these millennials, about 25 to 40 years old, the head of households, the breadwinners, the families. It's important to note that the 14-year-olds that were playing Xbox Live 16 years ago are now 30 years old, starting their families, and it's already embedded in their head. Earning achievements is good. Looking at the family life, right? People with families, people with homes, people with pets and animals, people seeking protection for those they love. Location. to prioritize harsh storm areas, our flood areas, our tornado areas, our hurricane areas. Also important would be the heat wave and blizzards. I hope there's a graphic up right now, why I didn't include it. That it looks, here's your flood areas, hurricane areas, tornado areas, right? That's the North American geography of storm areas. And then on the top is your blizzards, farther north. Farther down, your heat waves. Also keep making it so that every single individual in the Northern America area has a very good reason to be using this platform. Target market for partners. Money in a general sense. Times are tough, and this will be a great way for struggling businesses to get customers and the recognition they deserve. Connections. Companies and small businesses that are trying to connect with their community in a more meaningful, impactful way. Again, prioritizing these harsh storm areas for location. You know, think about your flood, hurricane, tornado areas, Northern America, blizzards, heat wave. This is a begging market. There is nothing like this, and the market is just begging for it. If we look at what is currently out there, it's American Red Cross. We respond to an emergency every 8 minutes. No one else does this. Not the government, not other charities. A link to source where I found that on their website. Coast Guard. The ability to rapidly respond into the affected areas, integrate with other agencies, and surge additional forces was critical to our success and resulted in more than 13,000 rescues and assists by small boats alone. They have the American Red Cross and Coast Guard, and locals are still pouring in there after 150 people died and a record of 22.8 billion with a B of dollars in property losses. That's huge. The locals took it into their own hands to save and rescue members of their community. A begging market. The solution? Massive storms, massive solutions. I'm going to take this into everything I currently have for the company website, and I'll run through it right now. I'll be right back with that. And I'm back. Currently on the mission.org homepage, not the official name, emphasis on not the official name. It will be changed. So, start with the tagline, call to action, sign up. Kind of a nothing crazy about the homepage, really. Just showing it to you. If you'd like to take a look, pause, take a look. And yeah. This is not what's on Showcase, by the way. The homepage is not on Showcase. Now I'm currently going to go to sign up page and show some of the capabilities. We're here on the sign up / sign in page, and we're going to have the option to sign in with a Firebase auth provider. A big deal because we can now connect and link our favorite social platforms with Mission. I'm going to sign in with a Google account. This will probably be blurred for my security, except for this, Susie Gardner at abswellbeing.com. And we're going to be brought in with these nice random loading screen images. Show. And then welcome to Mission. Okay. I get welcomed in by a nice, pretty picture of palm trees and the ocean, igniting that the feel-good hormones in my brain. And if I haven't made the point already, this is psychology driven. Everything on the site. I get a quick look at the page. And before I can scroll down, hey, quick, we need a little more information so you can start adding achievements. Immediately as I'm in, I'm like, add achievements? What's that about? Add now. Good member account. We're gonna change some stuff, right? Go by first name. Get on a first name basis with our users. That's important. Response amount, there should be a little pop-up. Didn't hook that up. This is really how much people will be able to get messages in the commit bank database. More on that later, right? So I'm gonna go 5, but to show, you can go down to 3 and up to 8. I'm gonna make my picture a picture of the plane and the city in the background. And I see it, I'm like, oh, it's off. Edit. I want to be the plane and the cargo carrier. Residents. Currently hooked up for the 50 states in America. So I'm going to choose New York. This is where I'm from. Add another residence. Optional. Important because we will be able to get a second location and get double the business from people. I'm going to say I have a second home in New Jersey for the sake of, I'm going to type these in for 315-555-0123. Automatically formatted. That feels important for our users to know. 687, not a real area code. I'm going to update our account. I'm going to spam because I'm an angry user. And it's on the back end, which is something I feel the need to say because it is a secure site. I'm very proud about that. Account updated. That didn't disappear. It's gone now. And immediately I am greeted back at my page with my image I uploaded and my first name. That is so important because it connects me with this page. I now know this is my page. Awesome. So I'm gonna go to look at the achievements. Zoom out a little bit. As I hover, I get to see the different names of each achievement, which is a great opportunity for this company to say, hey, we are a corporate company, but we can chill. We are chill. You know, be able to have like funny names for these achievements that really connect. Right? Some are better than others, I'll admit. Hot, downspout, outside looking in, roof, proud of that one. Now each one's giving it a funny name, a nice twist for our users. We're gonna go down. We're gonna see some of the, now we're in the mission section, right? The website, the company information about this, right? So we're greeted by partners, which I can look. Currently only 4 set up. And I'll get to those later. Go to projects, right? See different projects that are in here, and we're like, okay. Definitely not a good format. And while I'm talking about the format, I don't feel strongly about this current format, but it gets the message across. Say, okay, look at some stories. Like, whoa, Storm Dorian seen from space. Okay, posted August 8th, 2018. You know, not up to date, but showing the date because that's important. Pictures not set up, members not set up. Keep scrolling down, storms. And we're like immediately driving the connection between this site and storms. Very important. All right, so we're gonna be like, oh, Storm Nicholas, okay. Watch live feature. That'd be dope. More on that later. So from here, I'm also gonna show that I have nothing in liked, nothing in my comments, nothing in shared, nothing in followed.
Day 2.
Day 2. And we are here. I'm going to demonstrate this from the bottom and work my way towards the top. Okay, so here's the storm section. Our hurricane, there's tornado, flood, blizzard, heat wave. Hurricane is here as an example before setting it up with a weather API. So this is an example, right? Well, live. This is the example if we're looking at a live hurricane going through a portion of some part of America, some part of the world, and being able to watch it live and getting a description about it, being able to follow, being able to share it. You know, some of this could be where like the community comes together and shows, look at this. This is a picture I took of this storm. We should be able to validate that with some geolocation kind of stuff. And then, you know, I think this would be cool. A little like area that's being affected by the hurricane showed with a danger level, which is possible with the current API I'm working with. And just for the example, there are some services that allow for like data imagery. Examples are AccuWeather API, radar and satellite imagery, stormglass.io, and this is a pretty cool example. This tracked Hurricane Ezra on July 2nd. Cool stuff, cool stuff. But I have to think about the extent of all these services. None of them seem to be really a satellite that tracks a storm. Call me ambitious. We came to the scenario of the umbrella company that I have included in the presentation becomes $10 billion company, and we're presented with the opportunity to put a $300 million satellite in the sky for many purposes. Don't forget that. But one of them being to track a storm and putting it live on a page would be mind-blowing. The ability to look at a storm and say, this is where it is right now. Right now. Look at this. Brandon, why is that so mind-blowing? What a better time to ask a user if they would like to talk with a partner that knows about hurricanes, talk about a partner about how to keep themselves safe from hurricanes, and 3, something that is decide, yeah, I should get a job done so that I can keep myself safe from a hurricane while looking at a hurricane. I think I wanted to show these examples I set up. What a better time to talk to someone certified in hurricane prevention. What a better time to offer a backup generator than when someone is looking at a hurricane. That triggers that part of the mind. Wow, I'm looking at a deadly hurricane. This could save my life. This could save my life right now. Also important, if you break it down into basic sales psychology, who would be more likely to sell this flashlight? Right? Working flashlight, exactly as intended, a flashlight. You know, it's kind of cool stuff. Basic flashlight and torch to flare. Somebody who is just selling flashlights says, hey, I sell flashlights. I'm a flashlight salesman. Or somebody that says, would you like to buy this flashlight for keeping yourself safe during a hurricane? When winds are at 300 miles an hour and you don't know if your power is going to go out, would you like to buy this flashlight right now? we would have a better chance of selling that flashlight to people better than anybody else. Also, if you're looking at this would be awesome. Having the backup generator ranked number 2 in Hurricane Essentials. People could follow through this link and look at Hurricane Essentials. Buy an entire 10 things off this website. I'm currently not selling products here right now because I'd like to build some. I would like to build some company rapport, build a great name for this company before we start selling these physical products. That was what I wanted to show. And well, this is some randomly generating isn't the right word. They're random, it's a new experience every time. Okay, that's Storm. So then imagine we have one of those for a hurricane, a tornado, a flood, blizzards, heat waves. For every time a storm comes in, this is what people like to call an evergreen content niche. We won't have to scramble around to make content to get people on the site. When a storm breaks out, we cover it, we get new users. No matter what, there will be storms, there will be extreme weather, and we can cover every single piece of it and get people on board all the time. An example, why it's important, Patreon, one of the number one places for content creators to get paid, hit a problem where if people don't upload on their Patreon, it kind of stops the flow of content coming in. So they have it so that the community, so then they changed it because they realized it's kind of a big deal. You need content flow. They made it so that there's a community tab where the community can talk with each other and talk about this person that they're subscribed to and paying money to. We won't need to adjust our content flow because we have storms that happen all the time. We can follow hurricane, tornado, flood, blizzards, heat wave. At some point there's probably some kind of storm going on right now that we could follow and make our content go viral. Okay, now we're scrolling up to mission, partners section, and we're going to look at these examples. These are currently verified. We're going to have to only have verified on member pages, of course. More on the verification process later. So we're going to go to this page, mission.org/fullhouse. That is really important to have this link like this so that people can put this on their other social platforms. Like if you saw the member, not that good, right? It starts the query with the Q, goes in, not cool, right? Having this could go in a Facebook bio. This could go in an Instagram bio. That's why that's important. So we're looking at this. Greeted by these photos that this partner has decided they'd like to showcase for this company. Zoom out, nice big banner, of course. We get the name, a review system, currently not set up. We get to look at, wow, verified. Thumbs up. That's really cool. I played around with the idea of showing how much each thing is worth, based on if it's like a super expensive thing. This general, more specific, would be if a company would like to have a subsidiary of, this is currently roofing, but if this company would like to have a subsidiary of being an electrician, that could be, say, Full House Electrician. Right now, this should say Full House Roofers. And eventually I'd like to get it to a point where the link looks like this. So you can see that this is a subsidiary of Full House, but it's currently not set up. It will be set up like that before launch, if that was a concern. And we will look in, see 19 plus photos, cool stuff, awesome. Get these photos that we recognize as a part of society and stuff. We can look through, say, oh look, picture of John Stamos, Full House, first season. Scroll through photos, that kind of thing. Close. We are now looking at actions we can take. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to like this to show. We are going to see support. This is where you'll be able to see community interactions with this partner. So projects, total hearts, should be likes, and total photos. Stuff that is currently not set up. Features. This is an example as well, showing that there's people being able to showcase different aspects of their company. We have 15 plus members, BBB accredited business, local business, that kind of stuff that makes people go, all right, nice. Also a way that we will eventually be able to sort through, see if you want to get a business that's Better Business Bureau accredited, or it's a local business. We'll be able to have that. Where and when, right? Having the ability to know where and when this business is so that they can help you. I am deciding to stray away from having the ability to see where. That's why I didn't set it up. We need to be the middleman. That's our thing. We can't have people just going to this place and getting it set up. So I'm going to have to find something to fill in that section. And then seeing the hours that it is set up, that they're open, so I can see. Yeah. Here would be a section for ads. Imagine a nice self-serve ad platform. You can buy ads, get them posted in places, and get your business popping because of these ads on Mission. Here we'll see Puppy Hauser, based on 32 reviews. Awesome name, if I must say so myself. People look through their call to action, stuff they're specialized in. Ads, right? Being able to see projects that this company has made. More in the process of making those, but as of right now, this is just a way to see that this is a project this person made. Great. Being able to start a review on this company, to create some social proof for the company, for people to see other people that have reviewed. You click this, it stays, saw it on Reddit. That's an awesome feature. I will implement it. These are some dummy reviews that I've set up just to show the idea of what it would look like. People being able to say, feel like I'm talking to family here, can't recommend enough, 5+ stars, that kind of stuff. Other partners, right? The ability to get our customers circulating through this site, through these partners that are not set up, but the idea stands. It's there. Okay. So we liked and followed. Before jumping to here, we are going to go to this project named 50. Okay. Loading the project page. And we are going to jump right into this, be able to see stuff about this project that this person made. Say, our lovely home. Let's scroll through. There's an arrow here, it's hard to see. Say, get overcrowded. We build a bridge to keep people safe. A storytelling method, get your point across, and showcase a project. Because every project has a reason why someone needs it, why it needs to be done, and then how it affected people. That is important. Being able to see this. There needs to be a place you can like see all the photos together. There currently is not. But as you can see, I've already texted this person about this. Being able to see my messages on load, that's important. Being able to see the finished project. A tag for the project, which is currently not related, not well done. But for the sake of the example, and then more tags that are returning customer, help, hurricane, impact, stuff that really resonates and being a reason why this is a good project, and which will also be a way to sort these projects based on these tags. And then a description. We're happy we built a bridge. As a user, I'm able to see this person's process, why it's a good process, why this is a good person to be in contact with. Let me see other projects, also by Full House. And then a community section, being able to share your personal opinions with it and improve this person's craft as a community. That's awesome. And other projects similar to the other partners, being able to circulate this site be awesome. Okay, and as you see, I've already started a chat with this person. I said, yo, this is great. Okay, text me. This was 19 hours ago. And I'm going to say, okay, man. Definitely text me, though. It's the... Text me, though. He'll get the message. And we're going to be able to see the average rating, a like system, and created. Likes also not set up. But I'll send this a like. Dope. And then the option to go back to the Full House page and seeing that they're open. I know that they can respond back to me because I know they're open. So we're going to go back to their page and go from there. See you there. I'll see you there. It'd fucking suck if you saw this. If you were here looking at this, you'd be like, what the fuck? Okay. Here we are, back on Full House page. And come back. There's a project we just came from. Other projects, won't get into that, but point stands. So we're going to be able to look at this partner's specialty topics. Really dope. See, one of their specialty topics, stress on your roof. Reinforce your roof decking, connecting your roof to the walls. Okay. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to say, okay, man, let's see what's up. Creating a room. Click this box to cancel. I know somebody must be thinking, Brandon, you said you don't want to have a location here because you don't want people to be in contact without being through you. what is up with that, Brandon? Like, Brandon, click that box. Brandon, click the box to cancel. Dude, stop it. Stop it now. More on that later. So now I'm going to be able to text this person. Say, drop them a, hey, my roof's decking effed. Are you pro? Because I mean, that's a good question. You know, like I don't want to go to somebody that doesn't have good experience with roof decking. I don't need that as a consumer. I'm gonna send them a message. Answer quick, please. You know, drop that for them. Drop them a, this is cool too. For the sake of it. Okay, so that is the partner page right there. So to recap, photos, name, trademark, being able to see the person's photos, their profile photo, community support, features, where and when. You might also consider for ads, projects, reviews, other partners. And this, like I'm just gonna say it is a very, very dope chat room here. This is great. It's great. More on that when the time comes. It's great. Okay, we're now going to go back to my member page. Right here, where we're at. So we've covered the storm types, right? Partners. We're gonna go into some other projects just for the sake of it. This one's by Ben PM. See when it's created, the amount of likes, average rating. Currently not showed up because of the code in there. So we're gonna be able to look through. Nice. Other projects. Same stuff as the other, you know, based on the template. This is all right. Be able to put in some real user thoughts and ideas. I like it, you know. Okay, so now we've covered partners, projects, we're at stories. Be able to look through what would be some really like compelling stories to read through. The storms. The amount of content that we could get from storms is mind-boggling. Been through that. I can't stress it enough, but I need to. So we're gonna look through, read the story. All right. Instantly grabbed by this huge image. I'm like, yeah, that is exactly what I came here to see. Storm Dorian seen from space. That's Storm Dorian from space. Awesome content. Storm Dorian seen from space. Letting the picture do storytelling better than words can. The ability to have a developing story. What an awesome time to be showing this is live, then looking at it and saying, yeah, this is live. It's a developing story, which means it's going to be updated, keeping our users' attention all the time. If this is developing, and then I follow this, click, and I'm going to be able to come back and see the changes that have been made, how this is affecting the communities, what this is doing currently right now. Super. Very, very super. So I followed. If Didn't see that. There should be a notification. I'm aware. And then I'm going to be able to see this story, this is kind of placeholder text, but we'd be able to just throw in some cool story stuff along with some latest posts as well, pushing circulation in this website, as well as some related content that shows stuff that is related to the story. As I said before, what a better time to get on the phone with some verified partners and say, yeah, man, I'm looking at this storm right now. This is really big. Yes, I would really like to get some work done. Please and thank you. Pushing us to these awesome call to actions. So refresh randomly in there. Cool stuff. And having, as I said before, this demonstration here, partners, backup generators. That's when users say, whoa, that's a big storm. Oh, backup generator? I should get a backup generator because this is a big storm. I'll buy that right now. Awesome call to actions. So now followed it. You will see this rich text if you're familiar with it. Other posts, thumbs up. Go back to my member page. Partners, projects, stories, pictures not set up, members not set up. And then I'm going to be in my section here. Brandon, you, airplane picture I put up. I'm connected with this. Be able to look at my likes. Oh yeah, yep, I remember liking that. I remember that. Yeah, I do. Comments, not set up. I haven't left comments. My shared, not set up. Following, not set. Excuse me. This is part of the problem of not having set up. Should be in following. Storm Dorian seen from space. I'm now following this story as it goes, as it gets developed. I'm able to see updates in the story that I am now connected with. This is when we send notifications, email notifications. Hey, this story that you followed and liked is now currently updated. People go, oh yeah, that was an intense story about that storm. Yes, I will take a look at it. And I said I shouldn't keep going, but I'm going to stress this even more. The content types that we could only have here on mission.org, not the current name, be bonkers. More on that in the presentation. Take a look if you would like to. So that is the social media aspect of this. Being able to show your liked, show your comments, show your shared, show your followings. Huge. So that is that. That's the social media aspect wrapped up. Onto this next chapter. Achievements. As stated in the presentation, these kids that were 14 years old playing Xbox, earning achievements, are now starting families. So we have this incredible amount of people that are like, yeah, I remember adding achievements and it's good. Okay, achievements? What is this about? Like I said, these funny, edgy names for the achievements to pull in some users, to pull in users based on the connection that we make with them off of, haha, that's a funny thing to do for an achievement. Haha, as in they get on their phones, haha, LMAO, this is classic. So I'm going to go to an achievement here that resonates with me. Say, oh, give me shelter. Sure. I'm going to go there. Takes me to shelters, scrolls down the page. I'm at shelters. I'm greeted by these chats that I've started with these people here, allowing me to chat with these users, with these partners while I am on my goal page. Stress on the word goal. So we'll be able to look through and see that every service has anywhere from 1 to 5 child services located underneath it. What you'll be able to see is let me go to a good example, is the learn more, being able to go to this page, which I'll show in a second, being able to commit to this project and get quotes. 1 second, actually. And the mark is done, which is locked and can't be completed right from here. You notice mark is done. Nope, nothing. I go to here, insulate your attic, same setup, learn more, quick description, get quotes, mark is done. And I will be able to see, awesome, here's some more info. You've earned this on 11/23/21. Keyword earned, right? So I'm gonna say great. I can't get this one done because it's locked. Done on the back end, if you're wondering. And now here I am. Left with the idea of I can either sit around, get nothing done, or commit to this project, get quotes. Okay, so admittedly, some of these are not completed. They are like 85 different jobs on here, which is very expansive for right now, and it should be limited for launch. You'll learn more for concrete storm shelters, right? We're going to be brought to this page with an average pricing bar, a video posted by a verified partner, Flash in this case, and some like a little tag here, install anywhere around your home. Feel safer knowing your shelter is there for you. This would be where some verified partners are showcased, which is another great reason to be putting your company on this platform, being able to get the awareness that we just give. Like just being here on a verified partner where we could say, hey man, buy our product. But pushing partners here is critical. Pushing them in and saying, no, check out these partners instead of us, allows us to be allowing us to be a top-notch platform for these companies. And we're going to see some tags. Comfort, this will help you rest easy. House safety, protect your home and everything in it. Mental well-being, protecting the family. All around good stuff. Little about section. There's some stuff I kind of put together. Allowing us to really build up the user's education on this, realizing it's a big deal, and then giving them the ability to get quotes. As mentioned on the last page where they get put into the commit database, get quotes is huge. Like this is the peak where they know the average pricing. They are aware of it. They are aware of, they're knowledgeable on it because of our awesome partners. And then they know the benefits of it. This puts them in the prime situation to get quotes on this. That's awesome. And I wanted to wait till here to explain the get quotes. This is where you'd add a commit. Commit is for all intents and purposes, really, it's a synonym for leads. Being able to buy leads that help your business, that's what these commits are. Now, before you're like, well, why? Leads has such a bad connotation to it. Being able to be like, yeah, buy leads, not cool. For the users, when they click that and they're like, oh, you're gonna become a lead, not cool. But reasoning for it, GitHub if you're aware. Top developer platform ever. One of the things that they push is committing to projects, saying, yeah, I commit to this, because it has such a strong connotation behind it of starting something and then sticking with it until it's done. By saying commit such a good word for this. And trigger warning. This is a trigger warning. If you're triggered, you can skip to this time. Okay. Trigger, the word commit is most associated with the word suicide. You think about commit, and then you're like, and somewhere in your mind, you're trying to think about the word suicide. Leading this to be an emotional experience for our users. Being able to say, oh, shit. Yeah, that is an emotional word right there. Allowing users to be drawn in and having a high sense of emotion and learning is proven to be a way to get long-lasting learning. If you have heavy emotion and while learning something, there's a much higher chance that you will keep that in your brain as your life progresses. Another thing I like to emphasize is this bar here, right? If you think about expensive online, you kind of cap out around like $500, $600. Throwing in this bar is allowing to familiarize our users with the idea of average pricing between $7,000 and $10,000. It's in the yellow zone. Out of green to red, you're in the yellow with $7,000. And then everything else kind of becomes a light. Is a good word for it. It's like in essence, it's allowing us to familiarize users with higher prices and get them to pay more for these services. Because, like I said, $7,000 to $10,000, that's still in the yellow. Familiarizing our users with the price bar at the top. Notice it follows you as well. Okay. Then I'd like to draw some attention to the related tab, right? This related tab I made with the sole intent of getting people to circulate this website. Putting their name, a little bit of information about it, a picture. These pictures are kind of bad and definitely need a working around. And it could be like ranked number 3 in, ranked this amount in this, like the Hurricane Essentials I talked about. Having it a part of something that you need to complete that leads to more income. Like how upsell is an upsell. Allowing people to buy while they're already buying, pushing them to buy while they're already buying, huge. A lot of big companies do this. Try to take a look next time you're buying something online. Every company says, hey, while you're buying this, people also buy this. That's how we'll make cash. So, and like I said, I did this strategically. I'm going to go to my Figma chart where we can see these different child services here that all strategically link to different aspects to hopefully drive more conversions. I can't say for sure. I didn't do this based on any kind of data, This is just kind of a graph to show that each one is connected to each thing, allowing it to be of higher value, allowing it to be connected, allowing it to be part of a product ecosystem. So we're currently, so I built this for the current, for literally 8 of these services. I'd like this to be a really big graph. Like, I mean like a really big graph, you know, like that far. So if we zoom in, we're going to see we are currently on storm shelters, right? Storm shelters, we know, links to secure light fixtures, as well as, I wish I put arrows, as well as, oh, it's orange, right. Good job, Brandon. We see it links to storm doors and secure light fixtures, which it does. So we're going to be able to follow this and notice that on storm shelters, it goes to secure light fixtures, which would have been the better thing to go to. But notice that I can go right back to concrete storm shelters. From concrete storm shelters, I can go to secure light fixtures, which as a part of this ecosystem allows it to go to secure light fixtures and to, right, so the key takeaway being that we can circulate many different topics through this subject and then get back to the project, get back to the storm job in question. So I go to generator. Now I'll be able to see some stuff about this dope video by this guy.
I got a scary story for you.
I'm aware. I've seen it. The awesome guy. Awesome guy. Thank you for the video. I'm saying that for multiple reasons, but one of them being this is a good video. Why it's here.
A couple of years ago in Texas.
Average pricing between $500 and $9,000. Again, familiarizing ourselves with that's not even on the higher side of the scale. Video provided by tags, mental well-being, money saver. Great. About allowing them to get quotes from here. We can go to car insurance. It shouldn't be floating like it was. I did see that. Flood barrier for doors. Now look through blank, 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 blank. We're gonna go to some pump. Blank, blank, blank. See the video.
Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja.
Awesome video. Thank you, Michael Church at Crawl Space Ninja. We really appreciate it. Tags, about, related, back to generator. Back to car insurance. Back to flood doors. Back to storm doors. Back to concrete storm shelters. Relatively quick, we're able to circulate the site and get back to where we were on concrete storm shelters. Now it's going to take a second. I'm going to find there's one where the verified partner shows up. I'm not going to bother you with any more of your time until I find it. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Oh, there it is. The chances were there, but it just didn't go. So here we are able to see a verified partner, Bob, on Bob, TM, and some stats about them. See it's verified, thumbs up, and see that they've been verified since the 3rd of November. I scroll down, and theoretically there'd be like 5 or 6 verified partners if we get those kind of numbers. Hopefully, most definitely, not hopefully, actually, this will happen. And then from this page, be able to visit Bob here. Look at his page and say, hey man, I saw that you are verified and you insulate water pipes. All right, man, like, help me out. And we go to their partner page. See, it's not as nice as other ones I've seen, but I can still say insulate water pipes, click creating a room, click this box to cancel. I'm going to say make now. because I'm freaking excited to talk to Bob. Yo. Send him a message about insulating water pipes. Bob on the other side is probably ecstatic. He's probably like, really awesome. But I'm gonna say yo again. Just because. Go back, see, it's randomly put in. And now, that has been that. And from here, I'm actually going to hit get quotes. See more on that later. And now we have shown our storm jobs here. This concludes this part of the chapter on showing the storm job, the video related, necessity amount, verified partners when there is any, tags for this storm job, tags plural, the about, getting quotes, and related. That has been that. I am now going to head back and we're going to go back to my goal page. I will see you there. I thought there'd be more to it. There wasn't. We are now back on my goal page, seeing my chats that I've sent. Full House. Ben. Other Full House. Bob that I just talked to a minute ago. Other Full House text. Pushing the fact that we can have these chats on these pages. Awesome. Another little thing, when changes are made, it pushes that chat to the top where it can be most likely to be seen, therefore promoting a active community and partners. So there will be like throttling involved so that it doesn't get spammed, but I'd like to add that as a point. So as we've covered, we're able to look at the secure light fixtures. We've looked at the idea of committing to this project, getting quotes, getting committed, awesome. For right now, I'm going to focus on the mark as done feature here on the goal page. I'm going to close my chat, look at mark as done. As I previously said on installation, you can commit to each child service, but you can't mark as done every child service to protect our users and keep them from thinking something is marked as done, thinking like a project is done when in reality they're not completely safe. Therefore, pushing the fact that we can, we have an authority in this. We can say, well, man, we'd like you to get this done, but we can't really allow the benefit of the doubt because we need to keep you safe. An awesome point for mission.org. And with that note, what is lacking here is the ability to have a middle ground, because right now it's getting a quote and then having a partner contact you about that and then mark is done. This is going to need a middle ground, sort of something like taking a quiz and proving you are educated on the topic, proving you have something done, sending in a photo, a video of your project, proving that it's done and you can mark it as done. And then we say thumbs up, we'll unlock it for your account. But we see each one kind of has some don't, some have less than others, some have more than others. Very diverse, the word. So we're just going to jump right in. We're going to go caulking. right? Caulk doors. You can learn more. You can get quotes. You can mark as done. And I'm gonna warn that when I was talking about having edgy achievement names, yeah, this is one of them. Probably not something that's gonna make it into the launch, but for all intents and purposes, right? Mark this as done. I'm going to be able to mark it as done. See, awesome. Earned 11, 23, 21 keyword earned. Caulk windows. I'm going to also mark as done. Oh, this is me. I like to let that process speak for itself. If you paid attention, or sounds mean, it's not. If you saw, there was the spinning animation under the achievement. I see my little bar width grow. My completed 1 out of 21 go up. And then after about 6 to 8 seconds, the you have unlocked an achievement section rises with the achievement name saying successfully completed. Horse caulk is now completed in my account. That's awesome. I just earned an achievement. Again, that part of the brain that gives that rush of dopamine that says, yes, we earned an achievement. That's awesome. And as previously stated, some are easier to do than others. You know, you need to have some car cover. Yeah, I can say my car is covered. I can say I have a stockpile of wood. Sure. Having a little freebie here. Multi-stage air conditioner. Mark is done. I'm going to explain this as it happens. Earned. Spinning animation. Bar grows. Completed 2 out of 21. I'm looking at these animation. Nice. Awesome. And like, you have unlocked an achievement. AACDs. Successfully completed. That's an awesome user experience that allows our users to be passionate when they get to this site and they get to say, awesome, I'm glad to be on mission.org and be earning these achievements that are beneficial to my home life, my family life, everything that goes around me. These storms are not going to get to me. I'm achieving achievements on mission.org. These storms will have less of a chance to get to me, is the word I should say. And this is when I like to show like some possibilities of how this is like kind of creates a cool experience, right? So install a French drain for gutters, downspouts, and I want you to keep an eye on the downspout achievement photo. Bar grows, and you can see the little spanning animation behind the vent. That was a cool little feature. Something cool for users to see. Hence, a good feature. Dope user experience. That's achievements, right? And now, I've earned these achievements. And based on some of these, like having more than, like having a lot of locked mark is done, this is going to create a ecosystem in the community of, wow, this person has this achievement. They must have worked hard to get this achievement. Like, see, like Pipes has 2 that are locked, right? But then ones like Shelters, which is very important, we can't keep to people having done, is on lockdown. Like, there's one that you can do. Creating people to look at people's public profiles here and look at, wow, they have this achieved. That's really cool. Huh. That's really cool. Like, So take this take this account into perspective, right? We're having electric Ave, horsecock, AACDs, downspout, and that's it. You know, this kind of shows that this person has not put in the time and energy into the site for creating this ecosystem, right? Now we're going to take a look at this other member here. So, looking at my current public page, right? Seeing that it's mine, 3 achievements, kind of really spectacular going on here, right? Hence the ecosystem when we visit Evil Brandon, my twin brother, who has all these achievements currently unlocked, and it now sets him as like he has a lot of achievements. Okay, Evil Brandon, I see, you know. Also allowing me to look how many achievements this guy has. Hey, Facebook. Say, get a load of this. 12 achievements? Damn. The ability to share this is great. It's just a great aspect of this site, being able to share pages that show this person's amount of achievements, how much work this person has put into it. And hopefully the days aren't all on the same day, because that kind of does kill the effect, but the message still stands. This is a process that this person went through, and they did it. And I'm going to currently go to this Full House page on my Microsoft Edge account. This is Evil Brandon. And I'm going to follow here. I just followed and liked. And then from this account on Evil Brandon, I'll be able to see liked and following Full House, allowing me to see this person's following, see what this person likes, allowing me to get that into that lizard part of my brain that is banking on social proof. Say, well, you know, Evil Brandon liked Full House, so I should go like Full House too. So that allows us to show our sharing aspect, show our achievement aspect, show the public aspect of this site. Back to the goal page. That wraps up the achievement chapter, which probably be about public page and achievements. And bam. Back in time, Brandon. After I just looked at that profile, I look at my profile, say, I should start getting quotes. I should start committing to these projects. Yeah. That lizard part of the brain that's based on compare and contrast. Comparing other people to myself makes me want to get more done. I go back to the goal page and I start on get quotes. That's the end of the chapter. Okay, so to start, we are on mission.org/explore. An end goal of this part of the website would be to have your typical explore type of feeling. that we see in like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the ability to explore new things, projects, partners, storms, kind of centered into a place that can be shared, commented on, etc. Really flesh out the idea of this platform as a social media, and as a platform, which I already said, but to get the point across. And here it's not fully set up, but I am just trying to drive home the point that there'll be Storm tab and a Notifications tab here. I will show more. There's currently nothing to show, but I am showing this right now so that you can see how this can get filled. Just to show I have the capabilities to make a notification system. I think that's important. And to have your achievements showing on this page, kind of like a, hey, it's here. It's still here. It hasn't gone anywhere. Kind of thing. Being able to see your chats from this space. Thumbs up, very dope. And here are some examples of what would be inside of the Notifications tab, right? Something like, can people react to your comment? Having I wrote down some notes for this. Having the Okay. So the types are having the X amount of people have reacted to your comment, showing social validation for leaving comments on people's pages, show how you have created an effect on X amount of people. Another, Reggie's. A project was completed. Not currently hooked up, but I'd like to have the ability to have projects be posted half completed. And then on completion, the people that have subscribed or followed can come back and see the completed work, allowing for like that long-term lasting effect people have of, wow, I remember seeing this 3 months ago when it got published, and now I'm seeing it completed. That's really cool. This is a recommendation notification. Good rhyme. For multiple purposes, like when a member doesn't show much activity in a certain amount of time, and we're trying to engage them back in a, we recommend this. There's a way to get them back in and to, get them more in the community. A story being updated. One, to work well with the developing story aspect, being able to have stories updated 2 to 3 times before reaching a conclusion would be able to pull readers in effectively and often. Stories like, this family's house got destroyed, update 1. Their house being destroyed, update 2. Starting a fundraiser for that family. Fundraisers for families, awesome. Update 3, this family in their brand new home. A full circle storytelling strategy that is sure to be effective, and writing character with our project being completed, story being completed, project being completed. Both effective. Person X replied to your comment to show the user your idea is out in the world and is capable of making others think. Really cool concept. A potential storm warning. So the idea being that it's a potential storm warning in an area that is close to you. That is hey, we are looking out for you. No call to action, no sale pitch, just, hey, are you okay? Sure to resonate with members. This is a notification for when a chat opens up. This shows the person has just sent a message. It's like, hey, would you like to start the conversation? Would you like to continue the conversation? A latest story notification. So if a member has subscribed to receiving the latest stories, it will show this on a new story update. Be like, hey, you want to see this new story that got put in? Because you currently have said you want to be receiving new stories. Here you go. And finally, an X is reaching out about why to notify users when a chat starts regarding a certain topic. And this is the one we'll see in action. You'll see how people are, you'll see its person is reaching out about this, so like that. And that's a template which currently does not have any use. Okay, so that was notifications. Now we're going to take a look at forecasts. Yes, you heard right, forecasts. So we're going to look in my following here on my page. You shared, back to following. That's it. Storm Dorian, same from space as we followed earlier. Now we are going to go to this tab, forecasts. And I'm going to see a live forecast example. We're looking at Florida, Miami, Florida, North Carolina, Killen, North Carolina, Italy, Florence, Italy, live forecast. This is like interesting stuff for a large amount of population. Like just see what the weather's like in Daytona, Florida, a popular beach spot. See how cold it is up in Maine, or to see the current weather of a place where a loved one lives. That's the use case for following these forecasts, right? So we have these three currently set up. I'm going to go Florida, follow, Italy, follow. So followed it. I'm going to go back to my page. See, shared, nothing, currently nothing. Refresh, following tab, and we are going to be greeted by a forecast of Miami, Florida, and a forecast of Florence, Italy, followed by Brandon. This is the kind of stuff that we'll send notifications about. And then little description. This is a 5-day forecast. These are other measurements. These I didn't fill in. Strategically didn't do it all because there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Change these icons. Like to make this every icon different is a big job and why I need funding. Current temperature is 80 degrees. This is a severity bar, which I've only seen come with AccuWeather API. And it's like based on the severity, like how much stuff is going on right now. So this is like, I don't know, like a 3. This is like a 4. Severity, right? So now I currently don't have a way to get to the source other than going into inspect mode, console. I'm going to look at these objects that got pulled in by the AccuWeather API. So we can check our sources, which I don't know if you've picked up on, but I am adamant about it. So we're going to copy the string content, open this new tab. So this is for, let's just be 100% sure. This is for not getting the, it's for Italy, if you can see here. So we're going to go to this new tab. This is our source. And we are going to see there is, this similarity between what we have and what's currently on my page here. Here we're seeing for Florence, Italy, 85, high, low, 71, high 87, low 70. All stuff that we're reading off of AccuWeather.com based on the same API, right? The only difference is that ours is allowing people to follow these forecasts, right? People are being able to stay in touch with what's going on all the way across the world weather-wise. That is really dope. Let's say my cousin lives in Miami, Florida. I'm like, oh, look, this is what's happening in Miami, Florida. That's a cool aspect that I'm able to get from this site and not anywhere else that I have came across. I'm aware you can I know you have it on iPhone where you can put in like a forecast and it'll show that forecast when it happens, but this is a way to send notifications based on when the severity bar goes up here, based on when it's torrential downpour, based on when it's really hot, giving them an actionable insight to these forecasts. You know, letting people take action after seeing something in their email. Oh, look, it's really hot in Miami, Florida. You know, that's all. Just telling you, it's really hot in Miami, Florida. The severity bar goes up. Hey, look, there's a hurricane going on in Miami, Florida right now. People are like, oh wow, I should do something about this. Therefore, this is letting this be a actionable forecast part of our platform, mission.org. That's all for I'm going to say, last thing I'm going to say is I would like to have a follow and share on Storms. I currently don't, but I think that'd be a really cool feature as well while we're on the subject. Currently don't have it, but it'd be cool if you went to your following and saw you're following a storm as well. So that's going to do it for profile actions, achievements like comments, shared and followed. And yeah, that's all. Wanted to share that. We are going to move forward. Thank you for staying for this long. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next chapter. This is the title of the chapter. Right here. We have looked through all the member side of our social media based actions, our storm lookout, blogs, achievements, learn more. Now we're going to get into the business side, including commits, your creating accounts, creating projects. This is the business chapter. Here we are. Excuse me. Okay, so like I said, we're here. Storms, nothing in notifications, and our achievements. Okay, we're going to go to company tools / partner sign up. Right off the bat, we're asked to add some information for our business account, which pretty dope. And notice preferred currency. Little things like this along the way you'll see why I am presenting this with such a really a big ass price for this company. And this is one of those aspects, right? So I currently live in USA. I would go USD, but I'm going to go euros. Submit. Notice the difference between Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, US dollars, and euros. Close this. I'm going to do the company from the example in our pitch deck. I'm going to see that I have no accounts selected, partner selected, none. This is not our partner dashboard. This is close. You'll see what I mean. So, company name. In the example, I said my name will be Concrete Advice PM. Trademarks are important, you know, for someone to be like, I'm gonna go trademark this because this is such a good name. That means we need to include this in our page setup, right? Solid advice. TM, and our main here is going to be, so actually let's take a look at all these different jobs that we have here, right? We have every child service of every partner service of every parent service is a service that you can specialize in. allowing for us to have a very diverse specialty on our platform, right? So you can be an insurance agent, contractor, energy specialist, plumber, architect, insulator, side specialist, dealership, gutter specialist, installation. I mean, like the list goes on, right? Point being made. So for this example, we are a foundation specialist, and we specialize in grading around the foundation, sump pumps, and flood draining. Please take into effect that these are like examples, you know, like I'd like to get what would be the most useful, best bang for our buck jobs that we could do. But as it is, these are current jobs I found to fill that place for now. So we're going to say that I'm working in, select up to 5 states, Idaho, Nevada, and California. My 3 states right now, right? And I'm going to submit this. Take a second. You know, it's going to take a second. As it is, account successfully set. Awesome. I'm here I've now created this. I'm going to go back here, switch account. Concrete Advice is now a blank canvas for all intents and purposes. And because, like I said in the example, they do masonry, foundations, and shelters, I'm going to show that. We're going to be Concrete Advice TM Shelters Salad Advice TM, and we are going to have this account specialize in storm shelters, right? Concrete storm shelters, underground garage shelters, safe room, and as we see, we have these same options. I'm going to say we work in Idaho, Nevada, California. Okay. Hopefully didn't mess that up. Again, I'm going to submit it, or not again, but I hope it's matching the current Concrete Advice. So it's account successfully set, right? Now we have Concrete Advice for shelters, Concrete Advice the main for foundations. Now we're going to have Concrete Advice. I'd like to go masonry, but for the sake of the demonstration and specializing, it will be chimney, right? They specialize in chimneys. Also notice that you can't spam in TMs, trademarks. You want them to stick out for each. Also secure on the back end. And for chimneys, we are going to go click this tilting chimney, and can't really specialize in stockpile wood. So we're going to keep it. And notice I did not change Idaho, Nevada, and California. I'm going to submit this. Account successfully set. Very awesome. Go back to my partner sign up. Go to switch account. And I now have these 3 accounts that I am the administrator of. I am now the owner of these 3 accounts. You're seeing how this is becoming a compound into what could be a spectacular service, right? So I'm going to click on these. Notice in the background it changes. We're seeing that I actually have that set up. And I had that set up for a past example, and it's messed up those background images, which not good. But here, for the sake of the demonstration, I'm going to go into the real-time database where it's kept. Okay, so for the sake of the demonstration, I have gone in and okay, for the sake of the demonstration, gone in and I've changed it. Now we can see Concrete Advice chimneys, Concrete Advice shelter, Cool. I don't have a photo set. So we are going to add business details of, pull these in, concrete device, add hours, preview, cool, close, save. Wait, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, save. It's like I definitely would have been better off with just making it a little bit at 2:30, but see, it's open, and we'll see as time goes on it will change, which is dope. So here's what we're gonna do, right? Battery's low. We're gonna try to get this out. So we're gonna preview. Oops. So I didn't add them, right? So I'm gonna click add hours, preview. There's our preview. We didn't set a location. We're gonna say our business is located in 1154 Palo Alto Avenue, California. So that's our business address. The preview, and there is a location. Just like I previously said, I'm kind of straying away from that, but that is that. I'm going to close. We're going to save this. Okay, and then we're here, and we can just click on our other accounts, which are presumably related. Click save. This one, click save, and then they will be automatically set to open. Set to open with a location set. We are now paving our way towards having completed partner pages. Okay, switch account. See, they're all changed. Concrete device now has add business hours. Awesome. I'm gonna add photos to our page. So from here, for the sake of the example, to make sure so you can see, this is going to be another called Brandyn TM, just to show that I can keep more in my account and change them dynamically as I see fit as the project administrator. 1, 2, 3 is Brandyn. My catchphrase. Everyone says that. Everybody says it everywhere. Account successfully set. Awesome. Going to switch account. Brandyn TM is in the account manager, but not set. So see, click this. Nothing. This has business hours set. I'm going to go to add photos. So from here, we have the ability to click concrete device. We're going to change our photos. This one I think should be, because this is basements, we're going to say that our main photo is this right here. People edit the image actually. You know, like we're set up where we're a foundation company. In this example of concrete device, crop, we're going to click set as profile photo, which is currently no notifications to say that it's set up, which is not cool, but part of the stuff that will be set. Concrete device now has that. We're going to click it and see when I click that, changes the photo up there. Good user experience kind of thing. We're going to browse files, and as a good site owner, right, I give my users the ability to mass upload files, but we're going to save some room for other ones. And we're left all these photos, caption optional. I do have it being saved, and it's not currently put anywhere, but I'm going to click save. Again, no notification to let me know that it's set, but concrete device chimneys is selected, add photos to this page, and we're going to be shown the photos that we have just uploaded. Click show more. There's some photos. I'm going to go bam. Notice I can change if I like. This is already my, not for this one. Nice profile photo, another profile photo. Like that one better. I'm gonna go for that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Let's be sure. Currently can't see them all. Part of the process. Show more. Click save. And then it sends these to be set photos on concrete device TM chimneys. I click close to reconsider. Leave without saving will result in losing all your progress, but that's okay because we're pretty sure we set the photos. Okay, this time we're definitely sure we set the photos. Now I can go click this. For the sake, I'm going to refresh. Click this. Add more photos. It's going to be these photos here. This is going to be my photo selection. So yeah, a little time consuming here, but the concept that we are getting this done for multiple accounts makes this a much better concept, right? Right? Sure. So now we're going to see photos are added for concrete device shelter. Now we are left with showcasing a project, to which I'm only going to showcase a project for concrete device to keep it simple for now. It's going to say, hey, showcase your first project now. Switch account, concrete device, let's go. From here, I'm able to check this out, right? Zoom out, get more space, create a project. I'm able to just be ready for this, right? So, concrete device. I'm going to say, this concrete device, I want, first I'm actually going to look through my photos. I'm going to go to projects. Here's one for this McDonald's. We're going to have the ability to say, put a full picture of the McDonald's, crop. I'm going to say, it started when this McDonald's started because this McDonald's is old. Of course, capitalization is key. Next photo, we're going to say we as a team, we took it down. Right? We're building suspense. And then we're going to say, there's a shelter there because of us. Following along, took the McDonald's down, rebuilt the McDonald's with a storm shelter in there. Final product. That's the McDonald's we built. Of course, capitalization is key. Project description. This is where you can really go off and create a lengthy description. They didn't like that their building wasn't capable of holding people in the case of a hurricane. We took care of that. Period. Storytelling, right? Showing them, here's the problem, here's what we did, how we added a solution, final product, stories. And we're going to see our wait a second, grade around the foundation, switch account, actually, shelter, to where we're going to say, should I choose between concrete storm shelters, underground garage shelters, or safe rooms? And we're going to say, I believe this falls more under concrete storm shelters, which it will tag right here. And then we're going to throw in all of our tags. We're going to tell our story. What's this? Mickey D's needed ... Compelling story. A new we're gonna say, so here is an aspect for companies to get on this, right? Like, what could the title be? McDonald's cares. McDonald's built a storm shelter so that in the case a hurricane shows up, they can protect their people. That just sets their business model ahead of just about any other fast food restaurant. We're protecting people from storms. Okay, thank you for caring about the community, McDonald's. Which I'm going to say hearts for the tags. Tag is love, impact, hurricane, and I'm going to say it's wheelchair accessible. Don't know if you know, a lot of underground shelters are not wheelchair accessible. We're going to say new tech. Say, I don't want new tech, actually. And then we're going to go to help. Bam. Created a project to add this project. Also currently no notification for when it is set. But we're sharing a project, right? That is important. Okay, so I'm actually going to now go to switch account, shelter, photos added. Okay. So, like I said, we need the links to be just including the name, right? Giving us a nice, easy link to follow. Here we are on the page we have just created minutes ago. We're seeing our name, reviews, not set up, like I said. Total projects, 1. Projects, McDonald's cares. Mickey D's needed this. We're going to go to this project. We're going to see our story we told and the impact it has made on this community. Started because McDonald's is old. As a team, we took it down. There's a shelter there because of us. Smile. Without even needing to smile, because it's implied that you're smiling and you're like, yeah, yes, we did, which is great. It's a spectacular way to connect with your community. Say finished project. Tagged concrete storm shelters. Yeah, that's a concrete storm shelter. Nice. Tags love, impact, hurricane, wheelchair accessible, and help. So awesome. Description: they didn't like their building, wasn't capable of holding people in case of a hurricane. We took care of that. That's when concrete advice storm shelters thumbs up. Epic. And then showing other projects. Thumbs up from Concrete Advice Shelter, right? And we are set with this account, which has all the fixings that we set, the times that we set, the photos we set, the name we set, the specialty topics we set, which people can now contact us about. People can now click here at Safe Room. I can click my own, which probably wouldn't be allowed for the launch, right? But I can click it and I can send a message to myself. Hey, so, you know, having that ability is nice. That is the project. That is the partner manager, accounts manager. But we aren't done. Because from here, we are now left, we now see our progress. We have create page. We've added our business details. We've added our photos. We showcase the project. Next steps are to get verified. This would be like a form you submit to get your company verified. This isn't set up, but it's kind of like the initial idea. You know, you describe your last 3 jobs, certificates that you like to include, business website, business address, hooked up with Google Maps here. Cool stuff. USA, Texas, I'm gonna say Beaumont, Texas, right there. You know, get the idea. Team size, verify form. That's that. Okay, and now from there, that's how you get verified. And then you'd go create business, take on commits, and create business. We're gonna start. Notice we are here. Switch account. No accounts there because what we need is to have a verified account. That wasn't a fail. That wasn't a fail. We're going to be able to go into this JS fiddle here and see exactly what I'm talking about. So I made this grab function. We're going to put our ID into, and it's going to show our current drawing a blank. This is going to show our current partners on this ID. So I'm going to click Concrete Advice Shelter, verify this partner, successfully verified Concrete Advice -shelter, right? Go to here, refresh. We're going to switch our account, click that, and now we can sort these commits, i.e. leads, into our type of sorted by our specialty. Concrete storm shelters, right? Clear the order just to be sure. From here, I'm going to add my order. I'm going to see it's Justin from New York, Jeff from Vermont, right? Formatted price in euros, which I set, right? Pay now. This is a pretty dope experience. Check this out. Some Google stuff taking its time. Brought to a checkout page with these leads that I have just purchased. Yeah, details, concrete storm shelters, Justin, New York. If you like, you go back and check, see if those are the same. I'm gonna say my name is Brandyn J. McKeen. If you're familiar with stripe.com, you'll know that this is a test code. I'm going to pay. Payment confirmed. Now we're gonna wait a second, then we are going to take it into the dashboard. The account manager, I'm excited to show you. I hope you're as excited to be there for it, and I look forward to it. See you in a second. Unless I can think of something to talk about right now. Okay, so that's checkout. Okay. Notice concrete storm shelters with Justin. That was the amount that was set in, that's the amount that was set when you create your account. Now, if I go down, sort by my concrete storm shelters, you'll see Justin, the quantity has gone down. This is an effective leads marketplace. Buy leads and create business for your company by buying these commits based on specialties as well. Okay, that's the last thing I want to show you. Also, be aware that the price is in euros, which we just paid in euros, all on the back end. Pretty spectacular. That's it for now. I'll see you in a few minutes. Peace.
Day 3.
Okay, now we are heading to has been referred to as the accounts manager right now, currently under dashboard. Going there right now. Instantly brought to chat panel with all my companies I currently manage. First, let's take a look at what I would like to see this become, right? So here we are under mission. We can see our accounts that we have. We're going to be able to see, keyword would be able to see projects we have, like likes, follows, etc. An insights tab, which would be for seeing people that have clicked your ads, really anything to do with ads, making it a good platform to have ads on. A client progress, very dope, right? Nothing. And the leads that we bought yesterday. Awesome. See the date they requested it, how many achievements they have, how many photos, how many messages. Cool stuff. Not messages, that's how many reviews they have. Currently none, right? We go to the accounts tab, allowing us to see our name, our preferred currency, which I made a big deal of it being euros yesterday. And right now, just for the sake, make it CAD, save. This would be like a loading screen, pop back up. Spectacular. A badges section, verified partner, concrete advice, shelter. A badge, right? The ability to have partners on their own websites pasting this badge as a, look, I'm verified here. If you're familiar with SEO, that is one of the top tactics for creating organic traffic to your site by having outbound links on other pages. A good example is NerdWallet. NerdWallet goes in, they review all these credit cards, these debit cards, what this would be best for, where it would be best for. I'm pretty sure they have like 10,000 different articles like that. And then on companies like Visa, literally Visa, I know the Visa that you're thinking about has NerdWallet as a credited example of why they should have their card. Leading into this badge right here, right? The ability to go concrete advice, shelter. So we'd have the option to copy, nice ugly background to show that this is what's selected, but we also have the option to copy settings. Definitely not as, like I've seen ones where it's like you paste a script. This is not as good, but for the sake, we're going to copy to keyboard, copy to clipboard. We're going to go into this blog template that I found. I'm going to paste this in, save it, deploy to Firebase, give it 3 seconds. excuse me, actually. Here's what we have, right? We are going to pull in this. Do you want to open this link? Yes, I do. 5 essential strategies for dealing with difficult clients. Just a typical blog I found. Now you'll be able to look through your blog. Blank, blank, blank. Awesome blog. Dope. Awesome blog. And now in this example, we're going to paste in our verified badge, deploy, and now, as we can see, live on this site, after saving, one second, changes saved, verified partner, concrete advice shelter, right there, showing this company's users that they are verified over on mission.org. A awesome name in the storm construction space. I'm verified over there. I can click it, go to concrete advice shelter, streamline these people into having starting the conversation on one of these topics. And that is the power here in the badges tab. And just for reference, I'm going to go into this JS fiddle we have created, and here on this account, concrete advice, verify this partner, successfully verified, dashboard, refresh, badges, another verified partner, which is concrete advice. Awesome, another badge that this person can showcase on their own personal website. Payouts, you see there's a tab, a section for each account I own. Keep this in mind, right? Okay, so now that we've looked through these tabs, the potential of each, we are going to go back to the Create Business tab, and we're going to buy a lead with my name on it. And we're there. And notice that here on the Explore page, no notifications, 0 notifications, right? So from here, we're going to find Brandon, not other Brandon, which we'll find. And definitely worth noting, these prices here are not accurate. These prices are not accurate. Let me say it again. For ultimate clarity, these are filler prices. I've seen leads in this area go for $75, $80. Like there is a market for this. If you're like, is there a market for this? There's a market for this. And also while I'm here, I'd like to show, run through the format of this, right? Photo, name, where they're from, the date they requested it, quantity. This, pretty dope, right? Click this. Let's take us down to details on this. So for here, generators. This is where we explain to partners what can and can't be accepted for completing generator for clients, so they can successfully get paid for this job, taking out all the guesswork the partner might have. A good example I'd like to show you is sump pump, right? Go to sump pump. This is the description. This is the description for sump pump. What we need is the sump pump to be installed as directed by the manufacturer, the sump pump to be working, the sump pump to be paid for in full. Effectively telling these partners that are going to install sump pumps for users exactly what they need to do. Zero guesswork. Here's how you can do this so that we approve as mission.org. This is also really effective, I'd like to think, right? Throwing in the sump pump to be paid for so that our partners can get paid. Like that's a requirement that makes the partners go, like, this person's on my side. This company, is on my side. They want me to get paid. Spectacular. Thumbs up from our partners. And I like to have a buy now, but I currently don't. I'm going to refresh, create business. I'm going to go into my shelter subsidiary of Concrete Advice. Click it, and we're going to find commits sorted by safe room. Oh, you look at that. There is evil Brandon. We're going to notice his photo, his name, location, the date requested, the amount remaining. We're going to see information about this safe room. Say, safe room, you need to create this safe room in a timely manner and done correctly. We're going to notice the change in currency. How last time we were in euros and then switched in when I made it Canadian, showing that it's like the possibility to expand. This isn't limited to any geolocation. It is possible to just change your currency. Awesome. We have the option to add to order and buy now. I'm going to clear my order because this is right here. Very awesome. Order, safe room. We're going to pay now. Let the ball do its thing. Starting the buying process right now. We're going to get placed directly to the checkout page, seeing the details and the cost, with this being the overall cost. And if I haven't showed how we can go from here, explore, storms, notifications, hold it for that because we are seeing that. And then on here, we are going to place our name, 424242, placing an order, payment confirmed. So now this is showing it's paid. This is where we would say, all right, now you can go to your dashboard, allow for 5 minutes, changes to be made, and start the conversation with these members. So from here, we're going to be on menu, and we're going to see Concrete Advice Shelter is reaching out about helping Safe Room. Just now, we are seeing that I'm being reached out to. Awesome. I set this up for the sake of the example, and then after setting it up, I was like, that'd be a weird place and time to get a notification just when they bought the commit that you set in. So this would most likely not be something in the final product, but it is here. Just to show the capability that I can make a notification system. So we now know that that commit was purchased through the member concrete, through the partner concrete advice shelter. And we're going to go to our dashboard. And then notice I didn't refresh and it's already placed in there. But I'm going to have to refresh for it to show up in my active tab. Start here, start the conversation with Evil Brandon. Awesome. Something I'd like to show. If we go to goal page, make this half screen, make this also half the screen, and we tell Evil Brandon, hey, I can make safe rooms. We're going to be a little more chill about it. This is where we need some like conversation starters, because really find the best way to start these conversations. So for the sake of the example, we're going to full send. We're going to say, I heard, hey, I saw that you committed to completing a safe room in your home. Notice the use of the word commit. Doesn't seem as bad as you're a lead. You've committed to this because you want to get this done. Awesome. Right, and then here we can see instant changes from concrete advice, shelter, and live changes, right? Cool. I'm going to click on this from my Evil Brandon page. And just to show it's Evil Brandon, I'm going to go to Evil Brandon, you, right? Open our chat. Click in. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. There's a live. Why is this not? That's really like the smallest I can go. Spectacular. That's messed up. But the point I wanted to show is the chat heads moving in a freaking nice tech company style way, right? We're going to say, hey, chat head moving. Happy to hear from you. You, asterisk. And now we are connected to Evil Brandon here, right? That is awesome. So Evil Brandon can drop something along the lines of, do you think I can have something like this? And we're like, what's he talking about? Right? I'm like, what's he talking about? For the sake of the demonstration, we're just gonna send this photo. It wouldn't be the same photo from the project. And I'm like, oh snap. He's like sending me a photo of this safe room he'd like me to build. We are progressing to the point where I get paid as concrete advice subsidiary shelter. I'm gonna say yes. straight up. Yes, I can. Yes. You'd be like, awesome. So from here, right? The roads to go down for creating this safe room for evil Brandon here. Oh yeah, we'll throw this in. Check this out. Let's say thumbs up to my yes. Thumbs up. Awesome. And I'm gonna say hearts for his awesome chat reactions. Dope. Nice tech company style stuff. So from here, we are going to have our roads we can go down, right? Here, where typically meeting people online to get stuff done becomes long sigh. Like, okay, when? Sigh. How are we gonna figure this out? Here's where your typical point would go, how about we can get set up for Thursday at 3 p.m. to 5. We are busy, right? We have the burden of being needed all the time as a business owner. Permission steps in, say, cool it, right? We're gonna go through these one by one to really get a rich experience out of it. So, going assets. These are blurred, as you can see right now. Starting here, I'm gonna start with a calendar invite. I'm gonna say Brandon's safe room. Starting the event title. We're gonna say we'll do it, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. We're gonna go the 30th of the month. We're gonna start at 10 a.m. and not be able to click that. So we're gonna start it at 10:10 a.m. The event end will be done. We're gonna say this will be done around 5 p.m. If we're building an entire safe room, we can start it for first day, about 7 hours. Event description, we are going to, I should think about that math for a second, for just in case. We're gonna say, take a look around the property and find a good place for the safe room. Location. We're going to need this to be set up by the members. At some point, there'll be a way to edit these. Add in a phone number for, it's currently not needed, but before we send, we're going to preview in our Google Calendar, having all the pieces right here. Awesome. Going to save and send. Something happened here. We're going to say Brandon's safe room. Looks like our text here did not get formatted. Spectacular. As well as here. Point being the ability to go Google Calendar, also from both sides, being able to save into your Google Calendar for next week, Tuesday, we're starting at 10:10 a.m. Same over here. we can edit the event, but we're not going to. We're going to save, and it's also going to be saved here on the 30th. A very awesome integration for mission.org, the ability to have this, right? So now we have it set where I have a place and a time. So here's how I think they would edit it from, just hit an edit tab. It's not how it's set up yet because I want to do it right and not mess around with that for a long time. So we're now seeing that we have this event saved, and we're going to get a notification for it next on November 30th. Awesome. Very awesome. And so will I over here as the member. Accidentally flex my achievement. No, because I get those done as Evil Brandon. Okay, so now we are going to be here, Evil Brandon's page, and we now have the person we want to do the job, where and when we want the job to be done. Now we're lacking a little social proof, right? We're like, that's cool. I need a little proof that you are a pro. I mean, you can definitely feel the tension shift in this conversation. This immediately became, oh, whoa, I gotta prove myself. I need to prove myself. Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to go into send a project section. Read a little bit about here. We're going to show my projects. And we're going to see the project that we set up together yesterday. Mickey D's needed this. Awesome. Very awesome. Post and chat. Is it that easy? Yeah, it's literally that easy. I just sent this as a photo, not even as a photo, right? This is a dynamic experience for our member here who can now look at this, open it in a new tab, check out this project from the creator, Concrete Advice, Subsidiary Shelter, and see the exact work that they will be getting from this partner. Being able to see this, I'm like blown away as a member. This is exactly, whoa, that's exactly what I was looking for right there. I was looking exactly for something like that, which is no coincidence. So now we have it in both our chats. We can both look at it, check it out. Awesome. And I'll be like, that is pro. Really nicely done. Awesome. We now know as the partner here that this person, Evil Brandon, is down with this. He thinks this is really cool. And now, one of the biggest hurdles in online, like anything, really. You're like, do you take Cash App? Are you Visa? Are you? How do I pay you? I know I want this service. We have a time set up. I know I want you to do this. I've seen your work. How can I pay you right now? How can I do that? How can I pay you? Can you imagine seeing this as a partner? Being like, oh my days. They want to pay me right now. And I can't just get their money. That's a big deal as a business owner. as a person, hearing, can I pay you? And then you don't know how to take it. Not good. Most people, oh, here's my Cash App. Here, Cash App, Brandon. Mission, be like, we're going to go into send an invoice. Agree upon a set price with your potential client and get paid on mission.org. Free and easy contracts, 8% transaction fee, 100% secure, and range pricing. Awesome. That's so awesome. As a partner, I get to see this. Whoa. Okay. Sending an invoice. I'm going to zoom in to hide the last thing I'm trying to show, right? Sending an invoice, okay? And to put this in, we're going to scroll this. Notice my options here. One-time payment. I played around with this. Kind of got... quickly became like, whoa, there's a lot that needs to go into this. I'd like to get this ready for launch, but I'd like to solely focus right now on the one-time payment, right? Just to show this off because I made this and it's pretty cool, right? Being able to say now and later, that's pretty cool, right? Requested installments every 2 weeks, 5 installments, that kind of thing. But like I said, we're going to focus on one-time payment. These aren't set up, the stuff that's here in the live preview. Contradictory to the name. It's not a live preview. So we're going to set the price at, let's say for a second, I'm an evil guy, right? And I say I want to set the price at $50,000. And then it says, oh, yeah, no. For the sake of the example, I'm going to say I want to set it at $5 million. I'm trying to dupe this person. I'm a bad guy right now. Right now, I'm a bad guy. It says, warning, Mission's contractor and member contract is not legally binding for any value over $30,000. Kind of show that you can't have this for over $30,000. Can't do it. So I'm going to say, okay, I got pwned today. I'm just going to go for classic $10,000. That's a pretty good price for a safe room. I'm going to say, let's say my catchphrase. Let's go. That's my catchphrase as concrete advice here, right? So I'm going to send the invoice. I clicked it twice and I'm not prepared for what's about to happen. But what we will see is being brought to this invoice. Spectacular. That's really awesome. So here I'm like, okay, one-time payment. Contract, from the seeing some of the things on this, one-time payment, the name, their address, important for invoices. I can visit their page if I'd like. Cool. To be completed, safe room, price $10,000. That's really cool. I'm gonna pay you right now. Okay. So now we are under the presumption. I know I have to pay you. I have a time set for when we want to do this. I know you're the guy because you showed me your projects. And I can pay you. I'm sad. I'm perfectly sad. And then you, the investor, are saying, Brandon, we are going to get, it's a bad idea. We're going to get sued out the ass. Dude, you can't just send invoices and just expect people to get stuff done. And here, evil Brandon's going to say, whatever, Mr. Investor Man. Investor man or woman, I don't care. I'm going to go pay my invoice. and then they're going to get it thrown right back in their face. Right back in their face. Because well, evil Brandon that told you, Mr. or Mrs. Investor Man, to eat to has been pwned and is now did not get the pleasure to do so. So I had to edit some code, and we're gonna see the point I wanted to show is this. We're gonna look at concrete advice, sent an invoice for one-time payment, their name, their location, to be completed, price, contract attached. To you, Mr. or Mrs. Investor, man or woman, like, is this where I think it's going? Is this where I think it's going? To which I would say yes. Yes, it is. It's going exactly where you think it's going. We scroll down here on the dashboard. Bam! Browse all member contracts. Make it clear and avoid any misunderstandings. It's funny there's a misunderstanding there, but point being, legally binding and enforceable, free and easy, 100% accountability, clarify expectations. What? So we're gonna browse our contracts, right? Contractor member. This is where there'd be some like cool stuff. Times used, success rate, local hearts, total hearts. Okay, so we're gonna attach the invoice. I like to stress I strategically half-assed this because I'm gonna want a lawyer here for when I get this set up, so it's not completely set up amazingly. But I attach, have to edit it again for some reason, and here we are now seeing that I have a contract in front of me, the partner, with dynamically inserted values that correspond to this person I'm sending a contract to. Awesome. I, concrete, advice, shelter, and the disclosure and requesting a contract for, kind of legal jargon, right? But throwing in the state they live in, Alaska, the date that could be set, my name as the contractor, and their name as the member. Print my name. My name here is going to be, I don't know what they'd put here. So I'm going to say concrete advices, Brandon. Squigglies. So we are going to go, and it inserted the value. Stress, $10,000. Needs to be formatted for multiple currencies. Another reason I didn't get it all set up yet. Back to invoice. We're going to send this. We now have a one-time payment invoice showing the location, something that we didn't get to see in here is it creating this image here that I can push and keep in my local files, show that I did this. So I'm going to take this, save it to my desktop right there. Awesome. Very awesome. As a partner, that's awesome. I now have proof that I sent this. So here from this page, we're going to go invoice page, loading contract. This one works because this is important. So we are going to see concrete device shelter sent an invoice, one-time payment, the name, the location to be completed, notes like we sent, a price, and the contract attached. Contractor member, status halfway there. Awesome. Very awesome. Okay, so now here's where the projects by would be shown. It's currently not showing for some reason. Give me 1 second. I hope I can. Can't get it showing, but this is where it would say projects by. So I'm going to look at this member's information, this partner's information, this contract's information, and what would be the projects by this person. Awesome. So I'm going to have the options to pay now. Can't because you guessed it, I have to sign. I can visit their page. Dope, dope, dope. I can view the terms here or by clicking the contract, which I think is a nice feature. So I'm going to put my signature as, nice and evil. And if you noticed, the exact same text on the other page, evil Brandon, close, and we are going to pay now. That, as you can see, that was disabled but works after signing. We're gonna make our name evil Brandon, zip code 5550212. Sure. Our details, nice. Stripe, test, credit card, pay. Oh, this is a email address. What? Apologies, but concept stands. Pay, been received, and wait for it. Status completed. Live on the page. Oh, snap. That is with it. Have a question? Check this out. Here on the page, I'm going to scroll all the way down. Messaged me. I'm going to say, I am so happy I paid you. Bam. Instantly not showing up. Had to click it twice. Again, not amazingly done. Needs a little bit of work. So now here we as the partner are saying, this person is just so happy they paid me. They had an awesome experience. They knew I was the person they wanted to pay. They were able to get a time and place where we could get this done. They could see my projects. They had the option to pay an invoice, but we then decided they had the option to pay an invoice, but then we decided we want more security and got them a contract. And now they're able to tell me on the page where they paid, thank you so much. Effective. Very, very effective. So, and from here, I'm going to say, hell yeah. And say, oh, yeah, funny conversation. Hell yeah. And then, oof. So we're gonna refresh our dashboard. Oh, I wish I showed it. But you remember seeing payouts with 0 payouts, concrete advice shelter, total $10,000, payout $9,200, mission fee $800, including the contract, when the contract was signed, right there. Bam. Now, me as a partner, I say I just got in contact with this person on mission.org. I sent the time I want to get this done. I sent a project to showcase what I can do. I sent an invoice, and then I sent an invoice with a contract, and now I got paid $9,200 within minutes. Like, that didn't take a long time. That is an awesome experience for our users all around. And that is mission.org. And I appreciate you sticking by and watching this. Thank you very much. Have a good night, and I look forward to talking to you. Thank you. Peace. Outro of redness and whiteness and darkness. Okay, in a Brandon-esque style, left out some more awesome features. Yes, what I do have so many awesome features, I just can't keep track of them all. So I'm going to split the screen. And we're going to go, here's Evil Brandon here. Go to goal page here. And we're going to see these, right? I'm going to get quotes on here. Mark this as done. Quotes, get quotes. Okay, so now from here, so you saw that. Go to .org/company tools. Oh. Okay, so from here to here, we're gonna find Evil Brandon. Under underground garage shelter. Underground garage shelter. Little buggy. We have safe room, concrete storm shelter. Add these, right? Pay now. Hopefully this is all sped up for you. And okay, going to checkout page here. Buy these leads, commits. Okay. Payment confirmed. And just to show that it is really Stripe, if I put in add number, undefined. To show it's real, we're going to client progress, see that it's only 3, refresh, go to see our actives with Evil Brandon in all of these areas. So imagine we say, okay, hypothetically, I completed the work. Right, scroll there. Okay, I completed the work. Great. Add the not from this side, we'll be like, okay. Okay. And we are going to be able to go to, see, underground, garage, shelters, client progress, shelter, Brandon, and underground garage shelter. And this is I'd like to make this a fleshed out kind of, be able to send notifications through, because the payment status changed to error received, or project status, completed, going great, not so great, bad news, I'm giving up. Being able to send that. Easy way to show the progress. So, down here. Now, keeping this open and scrolling out. Market is done. And it's going to put a little text looking after you. Did you get paid? Did the job get done safely, quickly, and effectively? Looking after you would need to be some other kind of text, but it's kind of the message that we're saying. Looking after you. Did you get paid? Yes. Did the job get done safely, quickly, and effective? Yes. And then we're going to keep our eye over here to confirm. From this dashboard, we have added this service job over on Evil Brandon's page, live. Now imagine if this is just my page and I saw that happen. That's the power that we're having here. So, as we said, can't mark is done. It's locked. And from here, we're going to say, did you get paid? Did you get paid? Yes. Did you get the job done quickly, safely, and effectively? Yes. Confirm. Put in right there. Awesome. Earned. Nice. I'm going to see that concrete storm shelters is the last service job that Evil Brandon needs to complete. So we're going to go over here. Close that. And we're going to confirm. Close that. And bam, earning the achievement over the internet through this partner. Give me shelter, successfully complete. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, did you? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did. Right there. Awesome. We can get these achievements added through our partners. There is a way to get these commits done and see them live. And this is also kept track of the partner that earned the achievement for you. Like, click the last button to earn the achievement. So that'd be some kind of cool way to look in and be able to see, oh yeah, that partner earned the achievement, give me shelter. Wow, that's crazy. That's deep connections from partners and members. Being able to see this person was the person that earned that achievement for me. That's awesome. Okay. And now I'd like to go to, I'd like to shift gears, right, into this page we visited. Full House. I updated the projects for intents and purposes. So imagine the idea of building out this site, building out your mission page, and getting to the point where you're getting leads very often. It's very profitable for you. It's a moneymaker, right? And then you'd like to cash out, okay? I'd like there to be the opportunity where you can agree on an amount to pay for this page, because this page is an asset. This is a real asset that makes money for these companies. So we'd be able to change the owner ID, successfully change the owner ID, and then be able to continue our mission experience from this dashboard that we have purchased, per se. And now I have Full House and all the messages that they have collected over the time they were making money on mission.org. So I have now just taken this account in and can have the messages that they worked on, keeping all these connections. That kind of thing. And as we can see, these are some of the messages that I sent from my account to Full House. This picture of Brandon with the plane, we saw this when we were looking at reinforce your roof decking. We saw when I sent this chat on the project Bridging Opportunities, which I changed the name of. This was Project 50. Now I can say from Full House. Hell yeah. Bam. I'm now in charge of this account from the same dashboard that I never had to make a new account for. I never had to mess around and build something from scratch. I just bought an account, similar to how you can buy Shopify stores. You can buy a Shopify store that works and make money with it. Very similar to this. And yep, that's that. Very awesome. Okay. That is the ability from the accounts manager's dashboard. And now, as talked about in the presentation, the idea of, wow, either one, I don't have enough people to manage this. I don't have enough people to sit around and, answer all these questions all day. Or two, it gets so overwhelming that I need somebody to take over. Both a win-win for mission.org. So it's part of what I said in the presentation, these team positions, right? The ability to see accepting positions, or, well, the different teams in ranking, rookie, junior, pros. And so I'm like looking through, new to this, trying to make a name for ourselves, blah, 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 seeing their stats, the earnings they make, the stats they have, which I think we should do by quarters, how much money they make per quarter, so that we can keep it fresh data. And as they progress and get better, we can showcase that data per quarter. So it'll be stats of quarter 3, 2021. And then the ability to, like, okay, junior team, limited positions, right? Apply. And we're going to see all of our accounts that we have. Concrete device chimneys, shelter, Full House, and then being able to have this account apply for one of these teams to be managed by. right? So I think it would be the pros team would have more people because they're better at making money by getting invoices, contract signs. So like apply from there. That's the concept. Very dope. So yeah, that is the team concept, right? You'll be able to see more info. Really gives people some analytics on this so they can know that it's a good thing to do. Yep, yes, this is how you would be applying to get your account managed by one of these teams. Awesome. And as one of the final things on, I don't want to say final because I thought it was final last time. We're going to go to the place I would like to think would be the number one place to go while looking for storm work, right? The partners section, partners. As you can see, this is a dynamic searchable like of version of the database that we keep all the places in, keep all the partners in. So this is allowing us to be able to see, like if I want these are messed up. These are, as you can see, these are messed up. But these ones that we just made and you saw me make, Concrete Advice, has the jobs that this person does. And we'll be able to go by electrician, Trip Safe Electric, searching by this type of searchability, right? Very, very dope. I'd really like to push this into, make this so awesome. Okay, and as you can see, the breakdown of this is whether the partner is closed, the photo, the name, the tagline, ready to serve, right? Saying we are ready to serve. The services they do, reinforce roofing, stress on your roof, reinforce your, they got cut off. But, as you can see, having the projects that they have, which is currently messed up, the likes and the follows they have. So, and then I'd really like to push this into, by being able to search like all this stuff. I'd really like to be able to search by when it's open, the specialty, close to you. This would be dope, not set up. Going by a recently added, a pricing, has projects, that kind of thing. And as you can see, these are dynamic ads. These are pulled in and giving us the option, ad preferences, being ads we're serving, right? Really showing some real transparency here, showing the names, like what's here, the photos, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's an ad, right? So like for every time someone clicks this, we'll make some money. Awesome concept. And okay, yeah, let me show this. Full house. We're gonna go Concrete Advice. We're gonna say chimney. So yeah, that's the search here, right? Being able to look through these, search them as you see fit. Being able to get a service that is exactly what you're looking for. The exact thing that you are trying to get should be possible here at mission.org, right? That's going to be our goal, getting people connected to these companies that they need to be connected to. So yes, like if I search in concrete, right, and I get Concrete Advice, there's a high chance I'd look for them. And then just, in general, being able to see these Letting them load as they come in. Very dope. Very, very dope. So yeah, that's a search. I kind of just like glanced over that, but that's a pretty big deal, right? Being able to dynamically search for these companies. Very, very awesome. Very awesome. Okay. So yeah, that is the partners of mission.org. That will I believe that wraps it up. Everything that we're looking for here. I think this is achieved today, 11/26, by the way. Oh, the last thing I'd like to show you. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh, I just thought of a better way. If I go to company tools, going to go to add business details. If I go to concrete advice, and right now the date is 26th, and it's Friday. So if I set it to Friday, opens at 5 a.m., closes at 9 p.m. Add hours, preview, awesome, close, 1154, Palo Alto. Mess that up. 1154, Palo. Friday, opens at 7 a.m., closes at 9 p.m. Add hours, preview, awesome, save. And what we're going to see here when we refresh and get them in is oh, it changed just now. So what we'll be able to see, oh, oh, yeah, being able to see this page. Okay, and that is all for today. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I have just done just now is I narrowed these 26 achievements, 26, down into the 11 that I'd like to launch with so that we can keep it minimal to start and then expand as time goes, being able to have a launch party for every single new achievement we put up, right? The ability to spam all our social medias. We could write a blog. We could just like put a ton of marketing efforts into every time we add a new achievement here. Be like, oh yeah, get on mission right now and add this achievement we just put on. The ability to artificially create content for our site. So I'm gonna refresh and show the 11 I'd like to start with. So, yep, as you can see, very minimal, right? Seeing it's only a few. And yeah, you know, like, and I like to have a verify your email or phone, by the way, too. If I didn't say that already, that'd be a good achievement here. Verify your phone, which serves a couple purposes. One of them being that partners that see that, oh, this person has the achievement, they verified their phone, is a telltale sign that they are most likely going to be active when responding to messages, right? And other things another thing I'd like to cover is a refund policy for when you buy leads and nothing. I think we should have it so if you buy a lead, buy commit, and it doesn't get sent in, like, anyway, excuse me. If you buy commit and you text them and they don't respond, you can get a refund. I think that'd be a good way to go about it. Like, you only pay for having conversations with people. So, yep, that is this. The achievements here. As you can see, this, it has broken the page, right? It's no longer has all the information. So yeah, that's that. These first 11 achievements for starting. And I think it'd be a great way to put our foot in the ground, start getting into the construction / storm market. I believe that is all. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this video. If you've made it this far, especially, very long video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a good time. Really. Thank you. Outro of redness and whiteness and darkness.